Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to this video. My name is Pokemon Trainer Blue. And on the giveaway video, I did say I was going to explain the deck. I felt like when I watched the video over a couple of times, maybe three, I didn't really do a good job of explaining this deck. So this is for you, Lumen, Surge to Purge. I do apologize for not doing this for your deck. I think the next video I will use another camera for my face down, and I'll use my phone to show you exactly how the deck works. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's basically how you would play it from the theme shop deck on PTCG Online. But I'll explain in the next video just in case, because I'm doing this for Lumen. It's only fair. But so I want to take the deck out, and I want to show you. By the time you see this video, your deck's already sent to you. So I just wanted to let you know that. But so you have your 4 executes, right? You have your 4 executes, and your main combo that you're trying to pull off is this card right here. These 2 cards right here, Tropical Shake, because those are the main. This is supposed to be your main attacker, basically, and you're trying to get set up for this. So Tropical Shake, this attack does 20 more damage for each type of basic energy card in your discard pile. You can't add more than 100 damage in this way. So, because there are some new to Pokemon TCG, these are the energy cards you're going to try to be discarding as soon as possible. And that is why I put in these 2 cards right here. Fresh squeezed, the ability from Shuckle. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards and discard them, then shuffle your deck. These are the 3 you're looking for, any one of these 3, and then you discard them. And that's basically what you're trying to set up. Alright, that you're trying to set up for these guys to be your main attacker for basic move. That's for basics. Alright, you have quite a few ways to attack as well. This one right here, if you're able to set this one up, this is kind of how you set these 2 up. It'll be faster if you do this, especially if you're able to get him on turn 2. If you're able to get this guy on turn 2, and you have 2 energies attached to it, you can still use the free energy, the free attack, Executor's Paradise, and try to have 2 other executes on your bench. So this way it'll be easier for you to set up. If you have this in the active, it says, for each of your bench execute, search your deck for an Alolan Executor or GX Executor Alolan and put it onto the execute to evolve it. So look, whew, even if you get these out on turn 2, you do that, you're basically, bam, right there. You got that, and you have 2 energies already attached to this one. Or you have 1 energy attached to this, and then the second turn you have 1 energy attached to that. Now you have your 2 heavy hitters, and now you're kind of, if you've already discarded 3, 2, 4, 6, you're doing 80 damage plus the 20. So you're doing 80. Not bad for attacking. If you put your second turn, or your third turn actually, you're going to be doing Draco Meteor Barrage. Flip a coin for each leaf energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 80 damage for each heads. So if you practice flipping your coin, and if you're really good at flipping heads, you can get a total of 240. Bam. With Shrine of Punishment, it's going to help you knock out a lot of Pokemon. So that's what that's there for. This is to help you get these 2 out a lot quicker, and it allows you to, it lets you get ahead of the game a little bit faster for you. So that's what that's there for. That's why I like this card a lot. So that's the combo so far. I put this one in because of the Paradise Draw. You may discard any number of cards from your hand, then draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. If you just happen to have these in your hand, bam, you get 5 new cards. Or if these are all you have, you get 6 brand new cards, and bam, you already discarded those. Alright, so that's what this is for. This, mainly you want to use this for this. Because if you want to use the attack, you need these bad boys. You need these guys to discard in the discard pile in order to do 240 damage. So, you have Shrine of Punishment, and I keep talking about Shrine of Punishment. Shrine of Punishment, and I'm sorry for this, Shrine of Punishment is going to be right here. Between turns, put 1 damage counter on each Pokemon GX and EX. So you're going to have a lot of tag teams, you're going to have a lot of GXs, and that's going to put damage counters on them every single turn. At the end of your turn, the beginning of their turn, the end of their turn, the beginning of your turn. So it adds up pretty quickly. So that's why you want Shrine of Punishment in your deck. This can also take out non-GX Pokemon, because you can even have one on the bench and discard 3 and you're doing 180. You're killing any single stage 1 or stage 2 Pokemon there is. Literally. Any single stage 1 or stage 2. You're killing. So that's why I put Professor Elm's lecture in there, so you can get so you're able to get that a lot faster. You search 3 Pokemon with 60 HP. So that's why that's there. And Brock's Grit is also another reason why you want to take it. You're able 6 cards, Pokemon and energies, so you can pick up 1, 2, 3. So basically, if they if they took out, if they basically took out these 2, there, and an energy, 2, 4, 6. You basically got everything back and just put it in your deck, so you're able to continue that combo. That's what Brock Grit is for. You want to use this for this because this is a Prism Star. Once this goes, it's bye-bye. So you're wanting to use this one card on the Prism Star. Now this is prized. You can use this one for a Ditto. It don't matter. If this one's prized, then I don't know. Just you can discard this if you needed to the Lost Zone if you needed some other stuff. It won't. I don't know if it'll be useful or not. You can use this to evolve and kind of just throw this out there for a decoy. You can use plenty of combos with this deck. You know, the X-Splat, so if you're in trouble, if you need draw, Paradise draws it's a free attack with no energy cost. So if you need energies, if you're needing them for this, you can use easy search engines. That's kind of what you have in here. Search engine right here. Search engine right there. If you're having trouble, or if you need some help, or if you use this guy and you use his attack and you're having trouble with Brock's Grit, finding Brock's Grit, and you can't get your Executors out, Tapu Bulu. Your opponent's always going to have a full bench, 2 energies, you're going to do 100 damage. This deck's meant to throw your opponent off. Alright, the way you're supposed to set up, or the way you would like to set up, or there's different ways of setting up. You can set up different ways. You can use him a lot for decoy. Mew can attack. If you needed Mew to attack, that's your last alternate attacker. But Mew is good for prevent all damage done to your bench Pokemon by your opponent's attacks. Not abilities, attacks. So even if they had an ability like the Greninja or Giratina, they're gonna do some damage to your Executes. Just want to let you know that. But Tapu Bulu is your alternate. Think of it somewhat Plan B. B for Bulu. See what I did there? But Heavy Punch, you want to stick to heavy punch, not wild tackle. Wild tackle does do 120 for 3, but like I said, if you're good at flipping coins, you're never going to do 30 damage to yourself. You're doing 120. Almost every single one except these two are doing 120 or 100. You're sticking to the 3-digit numbers. But as you can see, just in case this is prized up, so you can discard one of these. And the reason is I stuck enough grass energies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 energies are in there. So one of these two are not going to be played. See what I'm saying? Alright, so you have enough grass energies in there for every single one of your attackers. So do not discard your grass energies. Unless you're going to get her back with Brock's Grit, then if you have a plan of action, then by all means go for it. But that's how this is going to be played, really. That's how your deck's going to be played. That's kind of how you want to set up. You want to set up at least this one first, so you can get your executes, your Alolan Executors out. But you have to have these on your bench in order to do this. So you want to try to have. Let's see, let's put the Pokemon here. You want to try to have that for setup. This right here is good. You may discard any number of cards from your hand, then draw cards until you have 5. As you see, I'm always going back to energies because I'm setting you up for success with discarding all these energies. So if you have them in your hand, if you have that in your hand, you know, you have that. If you have this in your hand, if that's your active, bam. Just in case these wind up in your hand, you have ways to get rid of them. So I'm setting you up for success on that. You got your lilies for turn 1. If you get a lily turn 1, Erika's Hospitality. Now you can get rid of 1 lily and 1 Erika's Hospitality and put 2 more Professor Elm's Lecture just to enjoy this card a little more. That's up to you. If you have a Professor 2 more, then I say go for it. For Cynthia, so you're able to shuffle your hand. Brock's Grit, Pokemon Communications is good. Netball, you can search your basic or a basic energy card. So you're able to do that. Let's see, a Skateboard. Let's put it this way, another way to get rid of energy if you have that in your. Let's say this is your active just for decoy. You need a switch. You pop in a Skateboard down, right? You pop in a Skateboard down and you put one of these energies you don't need. And then you retreat, you discard that energy, bam, that's one less color you need to make these guys attack for 120. So this is the way I was meant to breaking down for you. I didn't do a good job at that last video. Viridian Forest, there's another way you can discard these energies and get a leaf energy. Energy for energy. Discard that you don't need and get a green energy for anything. You can use that if you don't have any more Shrine of Punishments. Once during each player's turn, that player may discard a card from their hand. If they do, player searches their deck for a basic energy card, reveals it, and puts it into their hand. Then that player shuffles their deck. Bam, right there. Shrine of Punishment you want for Pokemon GXs or EXs. If you don't have them, that's fine. If your opponent doesn't have an EX or GX, Viridian Forest. If they do, Shrine of Punishment. If you're having trouble, Viridian Forest. I think you kind of see the picture I put out for this deck. It is what the title is. You are shaking things up. You're definitely shaking things up because you can set up multiple ways. You don't have to set up the normal long way. You can take shortcuts to it. Shortcuts are always good to things to get your Pokemon out. That's how I think tournament players do it. They find ways within Pokemon to get what they need out. So Shuckle will get your energies if you need your energies discarded. So that's good. You know, you have this for like if you don't have Cynthia or if you're having trouble and you've pulled this, but if you're using this for search engine, Paradise Draw is really not bad. It's like a Sightseer. You're just getting one more card. So yeah, you know, I'm pretty excited about this deck for you. Like I said, I wanted to do a better job explaining it to you because I didn't do that in the last video and I felt it was unfair, and it's definitely unfair for Surge or Purge because I didn't do this with him and I felt like I should have. So like I said, Surge, I will definitely make a video just for you. in your deck, I will use my phone to show you. The app I use is called Deckbox. It's free, and you can really, that's how I've been building the decks, really. It's a fun app. Mess with the app. Deckbox is literally, well, I have an Android, so it's on the Play Store. It's literally called Deckbox. You find that in the store, and you just, yeah, you look at it, and you can mess with it. Just mess around with the Deckbox, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this, Lumen. This is yours, like the sleeves are yours, the deck is yours. I just wanted to do a better job of explaining the deck to you so you have a better understanding on how to set up and stuff, especially letting me know that you're just getting back into the PTCG card game, and maybe this will help you out a lot more. So, Lumen, this is for you, brother. So congratulations again. Next video, I don't know what I'm going to do next video. It's going to be something inside. Oh, it's going to be for Surge the Purge, duh. But after that, I don't know what the next video after that is going to be. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Lumen, and viewers. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe this guy's helped you out of understanding how decks work. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.